I've trained the best. I've got a message for your boss.
Showtime!
I've had work. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Lucky shot.
No mercy.
Lucky shot. Yeah, right. No way. Yeah, right.
Anybody stop this fighting machine!
Leave it.
You fought well.
One more.
Regrets?
That's all, folks.
You should just retire now.
Showtime!